this is our weekly sports update here on clbTV and the internet at www.wfoam.com. And you can catch me on my Facebook page or my Twitter page and contact me or have your views on what we're talking about here with our weekly sports update. Once again, we are talking about the Buffalo Bills, who are entering into their bye week after having a subpar beginning of the season. Very inconsistent team that we have in Orchard Park. This team has just not played at a very high level, and I think it starts with the quarterback position. The quarterback, Ryan Fitzpatrick, is very limited. And sooner or later, I think the head coaches need to come to the conclusion that they're going to have to get somebody else to try to get you to where you're going to get to, because this guy is, to me, just can't get it done. He cannot make all the NFL throws, and because of that, you're seeing a lot of problems with them executing drives with this offense. They move the ball, but they can't finish drives, and that's hurting your defense. Your defense is unable to make in-game adjustments because your offense never can stay on the football field because you have a quarterback that cannot make the NFL throws. It's affecting his receivers. He has one of the best receivers in the NFL in Stevie Johnson, who does not have the stats because he doesn't have a quarterback that can get him the ball. That's the biggest problem with this football team, is the quarterback position. It's also hurting the coach. The coach cannot call certain plays because he doesn't have a quarterback that can run those plays. And they're going to have to look to someone else. And I think that person is going to be Tarvaris Jackson. Tarvaris Jackson has a history of leading a team to the playoffs, and I think all he needs is an opportunity. Once he gets the opportunity, I think you're going to see he's a much better quarterback than Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan Fitzpatrick is not an NFL starting quarterback, and we're fooling ourselves by thinking so. He's too inconsistent. His release is very telegraphed, where defenses can defense him and prepare for the things that he likes to do. That's why he throws so many interceptions. This guy is not a starting quarterback in the NFL. He is a backup because he has very limited physical ability to play the position. He cannot throw touch passes. He has difficult throwing the long ball. He cannot throw the out. So if you can't do that in the NFL, you can't start. I'm sorry. You have got to make a decision about your quarterback position. And he's hurting your defense productivity because he cannot sustain a drive, whereas the defensive coaches can make in-game adjustments to what offenses are trying to do against them. That's why the quarterback position is such an important position on your football team, and it's time for Chan Gailey. Hey, you're at your bye week. It's time to make a change. It's time to move Tarvaris Jackson to the starting quarterback position, and let's go from there. And really, you need to make Brad Smith his backup and move Tyler Thigpen to the third quarterback and move Ryan Fitzpatrick where he belongs, maybe off the team. Because this guy's not going to get any better. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. That's what we're saying. Now, to bring you up to date with the Downtown Stadium project, at the time of this video, we're preparing to present to the Common Council a comprehensive proposal, which I think is going to excite Western New York in seeing that we are moving in the direction of not only securing the franchise of the Buffalo Bills here in Western New York, but also what we're doing is presenting a project that becomes an economic cooperative agent of the economy of Western New York by producing jobs, by becoming something that can be used year-round, because we're not just talking about a stadium, we're talking about an entertainment, cultural complex equipped with a conference center, equipped with a museum that will be dedicated to Western New York sports and children. We're talking about a complex that becomes an attraction here in Western New York, but most importantly, it will help produce livable wage jobs. And hopefully, we're hoping our leadership jumps on this and we can move forward in making this a reality. That's all for us here on our weekly sports update. I am the mighty Oba.